Right, so we're back to this awesomeness. Let's go to the docks and see what's happening down there. Bognir. Familiar Varl sitting at the docks. In your mind, you recall a much younger version tramping the halls of Grofheim, abundant in purpose. Gods, Euban, you're looking ancient. Comes of being old, and if there's a Vognir, there must be Hakon. Must there... Still bleeding tributes from the poor and stupid old yokes? At what age do you lose a sense of shame? Jordan demands it. I'd take that over lingering to death in Grofheim. Speaking of, I had no sense that you were so far from home. Just returned from Aberang, in fact. And glad for it. Hakon motions the other ships in the bay, sails still fluttering. Golden wolf head emblazoned on red. The king of men or someone on his behalf. The king's whelp. The king's son, Ludon. Don't you know, Shrievener? We visit this capital, he visits ours. It's how you make alliances these days. It's a miserable waste of time. Yes, Hakon has it. I'd almost forgotten. It's a good thing you're around, Hakon. Then you're going to Grofheim? I have the distinct feeling I've finished my business in Strand and was heading there myself. We should caravan. We should. Give it a day. In better circumstances, I'd drink a week away, but let's just be done. Find me tomorrow at the gates. What he's trying to say is the prince is a delight to behold. Where is Mugger? Hakon, have him find a place to put up the warriors. I'm heading up to meet the governor. A host of giants departs in his wake. You recognize a few, others are strangers to you. I love the little touches, like a bit of wind pushing up his top there. And his blinkiness. That's pretty awesome. Okay. He's must find Mugger. See you in the morning, Scrivener. I'll be along. Young prince of men ambles from his ship. He brushes off his tunic, scanning the beach with low eyelids. All the world, the sort of boy who grew up pulling the legs from spiders. The long road back to Grofheim should be more interesting than most years, you think. Weirdness suddenly settles in, and you chuckle to yourself about what an odd day it has been. One of the governor's men at the Great Hall could find you a place to sleep. On the other hand, if you're going to join Vognir's caravan tomorrow, it might not hurt to share a drink with Hakon or introduce yourself to the prince they spoke so highly of. So I could go up here, sleep, I could go talk to this dickhead prince, or have a drink with Hakon. We'll have a drink with Hakon. Scrivener! You find Hakon in a meat house surrounded by other Varl. Strand is no stranger to Varl, rarely sees as many. Hakon waves you over. Went straight for a flagon. Vognir's the one who agreed to pass up a drink. I wasn't invited to the governor's hall anyway. You already missed the massacre. Every year I make the rounds collecting taxes. Every year it's just human settlements that give me trouble. No surprise. What this time? When I got here, the Great Hall was already full of bodies. We added a few more. Ha, humans. I guess if I only lived as long as a Yox fart, I might be desperate to make something of myself too. It's not too late to start trying, Hakon. Hakon lets slip a low chuckle. Any Varl would count his deeds, known as he is for cutting a swathe through dredge at Vognir's side in the Second War and regularly since then. Down here I'm a glorified bodyguard. You might have a point. Just another reason to get back to Grofheim. Soon enough, I imagine. You drink out of the meat house, becomes overbearing, then step back into the cool air outside. I'm guessing that has some sort of a bearing, our decision. We can go up there, or we can go talk to the guy. We want to go talk to the dude. See if he is an asshole. Is this the right place? You find the prince in an inn. Guards blanket the building, including a sharp-eyed Varl who must be working for Ludon. A woman in red eventually waves you over and stands nearby, arms crossed. Greetings, Prince Ludon. Yes. You're with Vognir. I don't remember you. Not exactly. I've known Vognir a long time. I'll be joining you back to Grofheim with my guards. If so for the first time, the woman doesn't react. Why? I work for the king, carrying tithes to the capital. We crossed by chance. Ooh, a tax collector. Fine company. What do you want? Just to introduce myself.
You collect taxes for the Varl territories, a true pleasure.
Yes.
Welcome to times in the air like a thick fog, you take the opportunity to depart. What a fucking asshole. Oh, I hate that guy. Okay. Great Hall. At dawn you're awoken by delivery of goods. At least you think it's dawn. It's damn hard to tell with a sun that never moves. The governor's crest adorns the supply letters. All there just as promised, to your mild surprise.
You wonder if Eric had anything to do with that.
Sorry, I talk a lot during the day and it's kicking in. Your guards take the treasure wagon down to the gates. Wagner is already there. A while later, Ludin and his men appear, groggy and disheveled. So, we got 20 renown there for something. Morgir steps forward, Wagner's quartermaster. You call correctly, in charge of his unwieldy entourage of warriors. You know only in passing, he asks if you're ready to depart. We're ready, buddy. You follow Morgir and join the others. Usually the smaller doors set into the gates will be enough to enter or leave the city. The town guards have been told to push them open entirely. They mutter things under their breath that are best not heard. Perhaps the governor expected you to draw a crowd, but there's nothing of the sort. Just frustrated, tired people. It summarizes the Strand pretty well as a whole, do you think? This is the bit I like to look of. That's pretty. I like the swirl of wind that came down there to feel. Maybe we can just stop at any time and camp or something normally. I saw a screenshot. I don't wonder if bed or fill. Camera stops for the day. A gift, says Morgan, cracking up a meadcast. It's from our gracious friend, the Governor of Strand. Hours pass with raucous laughter at the mead is passed through a cabin. Drink a little, drink a lot, toast to Wagner. We're going to toast to Wagner. Raise your drink, toasting the alliance between man and Varl. The others join in. Ludin's expression is like a stone wall, but the others laugh at your exaggerations. Eventually you sit down beside Wagner. Chat with him, drink merrily, or go easy on the drink. So we are going to chat with him. Thanks for the speech, slurs Wagner. Right. Looks like you didn't have to miss out after all. Thanks to Morgir, I thought the damn governor would never shut up. Did he give you his history of the entire family? He tried, then he asked me to clean up his mess, for your benefit, turns out. I'd have given the job to you too. Gods, there's no joy in politics. Speaking of, what happens after this business with Ludin? Hopefully the boy goes back to Averang, on his own, and I can take out some from fresh frustration on Dredge or something. Fuck that kid, is what he's trying to say there. Starting to sound like Hakon. You don't like the laugh of a diplomat? Don't you miss the fight, Ubin? You down your meat instead of replying. Wagner slouches and shakes his head. There's no great joy in killing Dredge, but pretty sure this nonsense is some scheme between the two kings to force some kind of lineage. Used to be warriors would follow you for what you'd done. Isn't that why they follow you now? Is it? Or is it because I'm the next in line? These lines are getting muddy, old Varl. They've always been muddy, Wagner. Wagner stares into the campfire, lost in thought. You leave him to it. It's so pretty, this game. You rise groggily, the campsite a casualty of merriment. Morgir is already kicking warriors awake when you spot Ludin stalking your direction. Instead of sleeping bodies, better wake up. You nudge Wagner, you're needed.
Ah, it's Ludin. Always a pleasure. You look well rested.
He releases a cage yawn and receives a hard-edged stare in return. How long to Grofheim?
Ha, we're only 2 days out of Strand, you know. Come, I'll show you on a map.
Click and drag the map to look around. A portrait icon shows where your caravan is in the world. You can also click on any location to get some history about it. When you're done with the map, click the X at the bottom of the screen. Great Loom. Okay, so we were here? No. Where the fuck are we? Down here? Strand. Close landing comes to a bastion of racial tolerance. Both men and Varl compete to scratch out a living in this, the biggest trade city along the west coast. Many people still believe that god Denglir still watches over it. granting good fortune. Carlsford, so we must have passed through that. The last gate. Crossing a small bridge leading from Verlfell onto the Bederfell into the wandering road marked a small but significant moment in which the Varl truly separated itself from humanity in search of their own lands. That's pretty cool, man. As we approach things, we'll have a look, because we don't want to name the bad weather. The gales that blow in from the bay and around the mountain peaks keep Bederfell in a generally unpleasant state. What really cemented the name was a kind of person who would live there. Men cast out from Strand for one reason or another with nowhere else to go. Whoa, shitballs, that's the whole place? Hron. The long snowfields, tall mountains and sparse woods of Hron used to be the gathering place of Dredge during the Second Great War. As Varl pushed them ever northward, they took the land and settled it themselves, preferring the cold expanses over the warm, busier lands of men in the south. Now the territory is almost entirely Varl. Cool, so we're going to just go in. Let's have a look at the land of men. Rundwall. In the First Great War, men in Varl fought viciously for Rundwall's abundant farmlands and coasts overflowing with fish. Only with the help of the Menders would Rundwall eventually become the home of Aberrang, the capital of men, and Manhar, where the Menders would gather in council. Where the fuck is Aberrang? I would like to find this Aberrang. Jesus Christ, this is big. There's Aberrang. From humble beginnings to the eventual seat of power for the king, Aberrang is the most populated and contested city throughout the human lands. As each new generation of residents builds another ring of walls which sprawl outward from its cliffs, the city continues to grow, more indulgent and more dangerous. Julio. So yeah, we gotta get the fuck out of here. We head north, then east, past the forts, Grofheims far from Strand. Going to be a long march. You should have drank last night, Luden. Why not take the ships to Skymir instead? What's the point of marching?
The Silverstone Bay is called that for a reason. It stays covered in ice all year. It would tear up the longships. Too bad, though. We could have shown you all the wonders of Skymir instead. A half-sunken city crawling with dredge, Prince. Dredge and glaciers. You like glaciers? He exhales through his nose, a poor disguise for his contempt. He turns and bats aside the tent flaps as he goes, barking at his company in the distance. Don't poke the anthill, Wagner. He seems no happier to be here than you. Spend a few more days with the boy, old friend. You'll be looking for a tall cliff to hop off too. Luden's got a shorter wick than Hakon. Thanks, Wagner. Let's keep moving. Another half day to Verlfell if we're lucky. Verlfell. Alright. I didn't even listen back to this yet, so my advice is mental. Camp. Camp is where you manage your caravan. During travel, you can enter camp at any time by clicking the camp button in the travel hut. That's what I was talking about. While at camp or in towns, you can upgrade your allies or equip items in the hero's tent. You can pass time by using the rest tent. Resting will improve the caravan's morale. High morale will reduce casualties in war and affect your willpower in combat. Each passing day we'll use supplies, so only rest when necessary. Training tent will allow you to safely try out characters in mock battle. When leave at the bottom. Okay, so let's click the hero's tent and see if Gunjar is still alive. I think he's dead. No, he's not. He's dead. He's injured. Injured units can still fight, but they have a penalty to max strength equal to the number of days wounded. It heals time passes. So we gotta have a look here. Gunjolf. The head on you. Promote him. Click on the ability button to learn about the unit's abilities. Fuck off. Increase your item rank. What? Okay. 5 renown. Yeah, fuck it, man. He earned a promotion. Click on the ability to learn about the unit's abilities. Tempest. Rank 1 hits over 2 enemies. Whoa! Cancel. I did not know I was actually putting points in that. No, I want to see what the fuck the ability does. Oh, they're not abilities, never mind. That's just armor and health. That's some energy.
What the fuck that is? Doesn't tell me. Shield break, I guess. When Ubin became the Varl's king's tax collector, he was given an entourage of bodyguards to help transport gold collected across the Drone. Huron. Gunnulf is the only one from the original group still alive, and for good reason. Okay. So, Tempest. I'd love to rank it up actually, it'd be pretty handy. Can I not? No. We want him to be able to damage shit more, so let's pop that up. Confine. Ludin, asshole. Mogre. Hakon, Ludin, Gunnulf. That's it. So these guys all got levels up. This ass pants. No points available. Fuck you, bitch ass motherfucker. Mogre, Hakon, Gunnulf. Our main guy we can't level up? Maybe he just can't fight. Mogre. Okay, cool. That's fine. We can figure it out as we go. That is me a fun nerd. That has been yet another longer video. I'll edit it down most likely a small bit. That's awesome. Let's see what happens next time, guys. Thank you.